Welp, here we are again. The situation with the Hammond collection and it being stocked on Toyopolis in the UK has somehow gotten worse. So yeah, I guess this is like kind of becoming like a series. So this is part 2 then. So if you haven't already, go and watch part 1, which you've probably already seen at this point. So you might be saying to yourself, Indominus, how could this situation get any worse? Well, do you remember those 3 products that weren't cancelled yet? Yeah, about that. Ali Sattler and the Dilophosaurus were cancelled before they were even given a chance to be released. Nothing has been said about the T-Rex yet, and for Mattel's sake, they better not cancel that as well. So yeah, just 2 more figures to chuck onto the pile. So now, the main purpose of this video, other than getting views because Jesus Christ, Toyopolis stated on their Instagram, which I would recommend following in case you want to go more in depth about this, because I'm trying to keep these videos somewhat brief. Now, Toyopolis said in their Instagram post that, unfortunately, Mattel has just informed us that Jurassic World Hammond Collection, Dilophosaurus, and Dr. Ellie Sattler will only be offered to a particular retailer and no units will be shipped to us. Now, the part of this post that I really want to emphasize is when they mentioned that the Hammond collection will only be offered to a particular retailer. Either a retailer in the UK has picked up the Hammond collection and they have gained the exclusivity rights to sell them, which is a big yippee for me, but it's a big oh no for the worldwide collectors. But the other interpretation could be that it's just been offered to Target and not worldwide, in which in that case literally everybody is fucked. Now, let's just look on the more optimistic side for today. So, theoretically, if they did find a retailer in the UK, who would it be? Now, I talked about the obvious ones last time, but folks did bring to my attention that there's a few more. There's Sainsbury's, which is a B-tier grocery store, so I highly doubt they would have a exclusive collector's line. And then there's also Game, in which, yeah, a video game store in the UK every so often stocks toys. The only reason why I'm talking about them is that in like 2021, they stocked Transformers, but even then, I highly doubt they would get a collector's line, because the Transformers were leftover stock from like 7 years ago, and also because they're a video game store. Why would they have entire collector's line to themselves? Now, the next 2 that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to group together, because they might as well be the same thing, and they are 2 nerd stores in the UK, Forbidden Planet and Be More Geek. Now, I would highly doubt either of them would stock the Hammond collection, because A, they have tiny Jurassic sections. I mean, like, just like a part of a little wall tiny. And like, one of them has an entire wall dedicated to Masters of the Universe. Like, I highly doubt that one wants to make money, but I can think of one possible contender who could carry the Hammond collection. And I'll fully admit, I made a joke about them in the first video, and that is Smiths. God, I can't believe I'm spending my time talking about fucking toy stores. Now, as for why I think it might be them, because like, I said myself in the very first video that I highly doubt they would want any more Jurassic. But then I thought about how they treated both Star Wars and Transformers. Because for Star Wars, Smiths carries 2 collector-centric lines alongside the more child-centric toys. And as for Transformers, they carry like multiple lines, in which many are exclusive to Smiths. And while Smiths does carry a few exclusive Jurassic items, like they have the entirety of the Legacy collection to themselves, and they also have a few individual items exclusive to themselves as well. But considering how they also get collector-centric lines of other franchises, I wouldn't be surprised if they got the Hammond collection as well. But hey, that's just a theory. A me theory! So, if the Hammond collection does end up being stocked at Smith's, while that does solve my problems, that also doesn't solve the problem of lots of people in the world who don't have access to the Hammond collection. Because just after reading the comments on that video, I really got a chance to look at how little people outside of the US and the UK, which is my personal experience, have again the Hammond collection. So hopefully, if they have found a retailer in the UK, while it's not a permanent solution, it's a step in the right direction. Although the correct choice the entire time wouldn't have been getting us in this situation to begin with. Okay, so that's really all I have to say right now. Ugh. This video is 6 minutes. This video is longer than the first one. Why? What? Why did you watch this?